Hello Anglophonians, and welcome to another episode where we take a look at the European comic culture if it was not Europa-Park's turn again. Why do I do this with this spending for what I don't know? I don't care. Well, we take another look at the Europa-Park, the history of the Europa-Park, and this time it's the year 1984.
After the first few years in Europa-Park's history, it sometimes becomes difficult to accurately understand the timeline. With the Italian theme, an entire area was opened at once. After that, however, there were minor changes and innovations. Then the park's strategy regarding the new themed areas was changed. An entire area with all the attractions should not be completed and opened, but rather it should be done piece by piece. There was no particular order. Sometimes the main attraction opened first, and then the associated themed area. Sometimes it was the other way around. In 1984, it was exactly the same, the other way round. The first part of the so-called Dutch-themed area was opened, right where the mini-scooter, Red Baron, and Peter Pan attractions were located. These three small attractions were added to the Dutch-themed area. The actual main attraction would not open until 2 years later. There were two innovations in the area of the Tyrolean Wild Water Ride. A large hall was built through which the Wild Water Ride ran. But that's not all. A new roller coaster, the Grottenblitz, Grotto Flash in English, was also built. This roller coaster also drove through the newly built hall, in which a primeval landscape was set up. The Grottenblitz is a Mack-powered coaster. It was Europa-Park's first roller coaster. It was operated by a motor-driven train. Thanks to its own propulsion, it never had to be pulled over a lift hill. The very long station housed, among other things, a model of Ötzi and other travel items from the early 20th century. This should become a trademark of Europa-Park. Not only should the themed areas look like the countries they are designed after, one should also see something from these countries, almost like in an exhibition or a museum. In later years, roof tiles from the respective countries were even brought to Europa-Park in order to create an authentic impression.
So there you have it, the year 1984 of the Europa-Park. Next time we take another look at European comic culture again. But until then, take good care of yourself and see you